Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Peace and blessings to the whole collective Israel. Shalom. All right, this lesson, I'm going to read this article right here. Larry King, Second Amendment created to ward off slave uprisings, which I honestly believe is pretty much 100% accurate. And even now it kind of is, but there's going to be race wars, and you know, uh, gun control is coming, man. They're going to revoke that Second Amendment because they don't want people to retaliate against the government, though. Larry King said that the Second Amendment, which guarantees the right to bear arms, was created by Southern U.S. senators to repel slave uprisings. He added that it no longer serves a purpose in the 21st century. King made the claims on Wednesday outside a Beverly Hills restaurant in video footage captured by TMZ. You know who started the Second Amendment? King asked. It was Southern senators so they could ward off slave uprisings. He said, adding, the NRA is the worst. Even if they don't do gun control, man, that martial law is coming real soon. Um, because this how all hell breaks is about to break loose real soon here, man. No matter what they say. King is a veteran broadcaster and media personality whose career spans 6 decades. He hosts the Larry King Now show, broadcasted by RT. His remarks come amid an intensifying debate around the repeal of the Second Amendment and gun reform more generally. Retired Supreme Court Justice John Paul Stevens sparked a media frenzy when he called for the repeal of the Second Amendment on Tuesday, describing it as a relic of the 18th century. I don't know. It doesn't really matter which way they go with this. They take the guns away or they don't. Either way, the prophecies are going to come to pass. Martial law, race wars, all that, man. Doesn't matter what they decide to do. Last week, more than 1 million students attended a March for Our Lives demonstration at locations across the United States to lobby lawmakers for tougher action on gun control. At the same time, several United States have enacted measures restricting access to guns in the wake of the mass school shooting in Parkland, Florida in February, which today is April 1st, 2018. Florida recently became the 6th state to pass a red flag law which allow officials or family members to obtain a court order to temporarily restrict a person's access to firearms if they are deemed a risk to themselves or others. So, yeah, man. An uprising is coming. All right, I'm going to get 2nd Esdras chapter 15. I started 14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein. For the sword is their destruction draweth nigh. No, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. So who do you think that people that's going to stand up finally after centuries of getting beat down? It's the Israelites, man. So-called Negroes, mainly. They're gonna, which is the Southern Kingdom. They're gonna stand up and they're gonna, rebel. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. All right. Let's get Matthew 24. This is Matthew chapter 24. Well, the main point is verse 7. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. And there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrows. Verse 12. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. But he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved. Um, I feel like verse 42. Watch therefore, for ye know not what hour your Lord doth come. Which is right, man. Keep paying attention to these news because stuff is really popping off, man. Second Esdras, go to chapter 16. The beginning, verse 18, the beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars, the beginning, and the power shall stand in fear, the beginning of evils. What shall I do when these evils, what shall I do when these evils shall come? So the famines that are coming are, well, the one that it could be this month is the famine of the word. Then they also got famine of bread and water. Beginning of wars could be World War III, race wars. O my people, verse 40, hear my word, make you ready to thy battle, and in those evils be even as pilgrims upon the earth. So with that said, I want to give all praises to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Double honors to the apostles, now is a great millstone who rule well. Peace and blessings to the whole collective of Israel. I know these videos I've been making aren't long videos. Sometimes they're long videos, but that's because I'm making 3 videos a day. That's requested, and there's a lot of scriptures can be repeated several times. But I try to find topics and videos to it's not about how long the video is. It's just about the fact that the truth's getting out there, man. All right. But there's certain times where I will have pretty long videos. I just go with the spirit. And the spirit so far has been doing these quick, brief videos, like because I'm a man that likes to get straight to the point. Right? I don't like necessarily side talking all the time, or I just like getting straight to the point and then ending it, because I don't want you to have to sit here for 25 minutes and the lesson is only 10 minutes or whatever. But with that said, I want to give all praises to Yahweh Shemel Shah, double honors to the apostles and others, a great millstone who rule well. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect of Israel. Shalom.